It was so nice to have fun, play around, be wild with the all-filler Royal Rumble match that we decided to continue the fun season of frivolousness and lead from the all-filler Royal Rumble right down the road to all-filler WrestleMania. So, before we get going, let's just go ahead and tell the people, everybody who's tuned in, what will be this all-filler WrestleMania main event, because we all know who won the all-filler Royal Rumble. That was
Eugene.
Yes. And so he will be challenging for that big gold belt, and the defending champion in this all-filler.
I'm about to say in this fictional universe completely made up.
Exactly. Will be
Goldberg. Not just any Gold. Because this is the all-filler Rumble. So we can't have WCW Goldberg.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That was a star.
Yeah, we can't have Goldberg when he first came back and wrestled Brock.
Okay.
That's too far. We got to have the Saudi Arabia Goldberg.
Oh my goodness. That is quite filler right there.
That's as filler as it gets.
I love it.
Shoot.
So after the open rolls, we are going to alternate back and forth and book the all-filler WrestleMania. And so I'm going to open this here all-filler WrestleMania with a match that's only been done once before.
Wow.
That's how dangerous, how exciting, how off-the-wall crazy this match is. It is the San Francisco 49ers match.
Oh, right, this match.
So Vince Russo booked not just something on a pole match, but mystery somethings on every pole, the match. And so here, opening up the all-filler Rumble, is a San Francisco 49ers match where there are 4 boxes on top of poles on each corner, and inside one of said boxes is the Honky Tonk Man's Intercontinental Championship, and he's going to try and shake, rattle, and roll his way into retention when he defends when he defends against G.I. Bro, the worst version of Booker T. They took away his music. They took away his
charisma.
I was gonna say his gear. He no longer is teaming with his brother. Like it is.
Doesn't have the heat anymore.
It's just hard times for Booker Huffman, or in this case, G.I. Bro.
Yeah.
But you know we go at it. So in a San Francisco 49ers match, there is no rule. So the Honky Tonk Man doesn't come down with his title because it's in one of the boxes, but he does come to the ring with his manager, the Mouth of the South, who has his megaphone, and he also brings out his guitar.
Of course.
Because, he's...
I'm about to say, what would the Honky Man?
Yeah.
Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah, he's the king of rock and roll. Like, come on now. And so Booker does his best, but as he's climbing up one of the poles to get down one of the boxes, he eats a guitar to the back.
Damn, it's sick.
Oh my goodness! And when the Honky Tonk Man gets up there and opens the box, what's in it? Oh, it's that rubber chicken that
WrestleMania 39.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Yeah, and so we're still going at it, hard hitting action.
Yeah, of course.
Booker, he works his way back into the match. He kicks Honky in the gut, gives him a scissors kick. He goes up to the corner and he's trying to get the Intercontinental title out of one of the boxes on a pole.
It's got to be this one, right?
And unfortunately, Jimmy Hart hits him with the megaphone, but only in the back of his leg. He doesn't hurt him. Booker looks at him just like, "What are you doing? You're ridiculous." Jimmy Hart, who's a great seller, like he's got such great facials, and he's scared to death. But at this point, while Booker is chasing off Jimmy Hart, getting him to go to the back, that's when the Honky Tonk Man decks Booker with the megaphone. He goes up, he opens up a box, and what do we got? It's Gangrel's
Chalice?
Chalice. There we go. And so as the box opens, he gets covered in that red viscous liquid. The honky tonk man, he is not happy.
It's blood, but it's not blood.
Exactly. We can't talk about it. And so while the honky tonk man is blinded, not Booker T, but G.I. Bro makes his way up to the pole. Honky, he's blinded. He's reaching out, but he can't do anything.
You can't find him.
And G.I. Bro opens the box, gets the Intercontinental Championship. And the reason I only did 3 out of 4 boxes because I couldn't figure out what I was going to book in the 4th box. Was it Eric Rowan's robotic rat? I don't know. We'll never find out.
I don't know. It's a giant spider.
Giant spider. That's right. Yeah. Ridiculousness.
Not gonna lie, I forgot all about that.
Oh, me too. That's how bad I forgot. I mixed up the fake thing.
Yeah. Listen.
But yeah, that's what a way to open the all filler WrestleMania with one of the worst. One of the worst Vince Russo gimmicks of all time.
Which is saying something. Truly saying something.
I mean, I guess I could have put Viagra in the other box like he did.
Yeah.
He did have a Viagra on a pole match.
Gotta appreciate the classics.
Oh my goodness. Freaking Vince Russo.
My first opening match. So, we gotta bring back some greats from the all filler room. People who really held it down for the team. And I feel like the real MVP, aside from the winner, obviously, was my guy Toriano and Michael Nakazawa, as Justin Roberts always says when he comes out.
Yes.
So, I don't know how it happened, but somehow, some way, they decided, man, we probably make a really good team, and we got to take on these dastardly, dirty heels, the 3-man band.
Okay.
Now, I know you're a mathematician. Can you tell me how many people are in the three-man band?
Well, it'd be Heath Slater, and Jinder Mahal, and the chosen one, Drew McIntyre. That's a 1, 2, 3.
Interesting. And how many people are on the other team, Hoss?
I do believe it'd be only 2.
Interesting. So they need a partner.
Oh, okay. Or
they need somebody that can back them up, watch their back.
Yeah.
Especially in Jinder Mahal's specialty match, the Punjabi prison match.
No way.
One of the greatest matches in the history of the WWE.
Okay, here's what I gotta say about that.
Oh, let me hear.
The second match at the All Filler Rumble is a 3-on-3 Punjabi prison match.
You got it.
Oh my goodness.
You got it in the great first time in history. First time it's ever happened. All 3 men have to escape both cages.
Oh my goodness.
That's right. There's 2 cages.
That's gonna be a nightmare.
Made out of bamboo.
Oh,
and no one in the crowd can see it. It's incredible.
So who's the third man?
Well, they thought long and hard, and they were like, well, we're funny, we're athletic, but we need to really instill fear into these men. And the best guy for that is obviously the creature of their nightmares. That's right. The Boogeyman.
Oh, okay. All right. It's funny, because of Michael Nakazawa, I thought it was going to be Danhausen.
That would have been good, too.
Yeah, but Boogeyman, ain't nothing wrong with that.
The difference is I actually like Danhausen's gimmick.
Oh, sure. I was just using the AEW connection.
I'm about to say the link would have been perfect.
Yeah, but Boogeyman is a...
I'm about to say Boogeyman, though. Supernatural. I mean, teeth, worms, what's the difference, really?
Yeah.
I mean, aside from one of them's alive and the other one's not. But, you know.
It's still... Yeah, don't need that.
I'm about to say, gives you the tingles up and down your spine.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, this match, needless to say, like I said,
chaos.
Yeah, complete chaos. We got baby oil everywhere. We got worms. We got Yano with his many sponsorships. It gets to the point, instead of climbing over the cage, he actually is taking off his mini banners of sponsors and putting them around the cage.
Oh my goodness.
To get them more airtime. Honestly, brilliant businessman.
Yeah, that's a great strategy right there.
Honestly, excellent. Of course, he forgets to actually win the match, which is the problem. So somehow we get to the point that both Jinder, who obviously this is,
of course,
is where he excels.
Yes.
And the chosen one, Drew McIntyre.
You do know that he is the only wrestler of Indian descent to wrestle in a Punjabi prison match.
That is correct. That's why it's his match.
That's so crazy.
That's why it's his specialty match. Khali was going to do it, but I think, what do you have, a wellness violation or something?
I think it was like an illness.
Because he was actually sick.
Yeah, there was a raised liver enzymes gimmick going around. Just like that time with the mumps, you remember?
Yeah.
Remember when they had the
Bray went out? Yeah.
There was 3 or 4 people out with the mumps one time. It was Bray, Roman, one other person, I think.
Yeah, I think What? I can't remember.
It's fine, but yeah, my point is the
is,
raised liver enzymes gimmick also struck a bunch of people all the same show too.
That sucks. That sucks.
And that's why he was subbed out for Big Show.
Right. I was trying to remember who replaced him. It was another giant person.
Yeah.
So Batista didn't have to really change any of his.
Of course, yeah. Hey, you know all those things that you were gonna do and probably weren't gonna be able to execute well with Khali?
Yeah.
We got Paul White here.
We got Paul White, who's slightly better wrestler.
Yes, exactly.
To say the least. He at least had a chance. But anyway, so what did I say? So Jinder and Drew escape both cages, no problem.
Yeah.
Like,
we're down 3-on-1 on Heath.
Yeah, they didn't think that through at all.
Yeah.
They didn't think that through at all. So of course Heath is rocking out one-man band, getting his side to side, and then he realizes that he's all by himself. He looks to his left, Boogeyman's there, with worms dripping out of his mouth.
Ugh.
Looks to his right, Nakazawa's oiling up. And then Yano sneaks up behind him. Nice and easy, low blow. They all hit their finishers. I'm going to be honest, I know Yano's finisher is a roll-up, which isn't effective here. I don't know what his old finisher was when he was like, a psychopath. So I'm just going to say he just low blows him and then tries to skedaddle. And I have no idea what Nakazawa and Boogeyman's finishers are.
I don't think I've ever seen Michael Nakazawa win a match.
I've seen him win one match. Of course, it was with a roll-up, so it doesn't really help me.
Well, so okay, here's what I got. I don't know who you have booked to win the match.
I mean, this is the finish. So what did you do?
I just thought it'd be funny that if it was a roll up and you can't pin, right? So he just lets him up, and then it's a roll up and he just gets let up again. So it's like, what?
I'm like, what are you guys doing? Say Drew and Jinder are like, you can't pin. You can't pin. Heath, get out of there.
Oh, it's so funny.
But yeah. So Boogie's the only one with an actual finisher because he's the only one that's actually probably won a match normally.
Absolutely.
So I'll just say Boogie hits whatever his finish is. I'll just throw it up on the screen now for me. And then they all just escape and win. Punjabi President Mania.
Oh my goodness. So we are needing to change it up.
Of course.
So we opened with 4 boxes hanging, and when we lowered 2 cages. So at this point, it's time to, we're going to go old school. And we're going to
walk on the top rope?
No, we're going to have a classic match from the late 70s, early 80s, a tuxedo match.
Wow.
So the difference, though, is this isn't Patterson and Gerald Briscoe tuxedo match.
We're not going to have Howard Finkel come out?
Howard Finkel, no. This is a tuxedo match in name only.
Oh. Okay.
So what I mean by that is it's Sable defending her women's championship against Eva Marie, all red everything, coming out in a red tuxedo.
Oh my God.
And Sable wearing all black.
That's going to be a wrestling classic right there.
Well, what it is a very visually open match because...
So are they coming out in tuxedos?
Correct. And the loser does not wear a tuxedo at the end of the match.
I see. Okay. Classic Vince McMahon booking. All right. I'm with you now. Yes. I've caught up.
Yes. So, exactly. A tuxedo match is just a bra and panties match for dudes.
Yeah.
And because
or an evening gown match.
Evening gown, exactly. I just wanted to mix the metaphors because I thought it'd be fun.
I'm all for it.
So both Sable and Eva Marie come out in tuxedos. Eva Marie's being
I'm sure they could somehow pull that off.
Of course. Well, I mean, we're going to find out if they can pull it off because that's the whole point of the match. Oh, my goodness. And so...
I'm assuming this is for the women's title.
It is. Yes. Sable is the Attitude Era WWF Women's Champion at this point.
Back in the good old days.
And Eva Marie...
Was it her that won that for losing the bra and panties match?
Probably, my goodness.
That sounds like something Sean would do.
They had some real bad times.
No, she lost to Deborah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Deborah won the title.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. Sean took one look and said, yeah, that looks like the winner to me.
Bad times.
Yeah.
And I say that, and yet I'm booking this match. But it's because it's all filler. It's not good wrestling.
I'm about to say, you're not supposed to enjoy it.
And so here, Eva Marie, who in her debut on SmackDown Live had a wardrobe malfunction and couldn't have the match, she comes out in a tuxedo that's half unbuttoned as it is. You know, she's
about halfway there.
Yeah, she's helping Sable out unknowingly or unwillingly, and so because Rena Mero or Rena Lesnar has so much pull in the back. She gets the big pull on the tuxedo that Eva Marie wears and retains her women's championship.
Yeah, I'm sure what Dave Meltzer would dub a negative 5-star classic.
I mean, honestly, it would be a negative 5-star match for sure.
At minimum. Great stuff. Well, since we're bringing back classic stipulation, this is Mania, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we need a stipulation that goes all the way back to, I believe, WrestleMania 2.
Okay, I'm with it.
Yeah, this is a match that lives long in the hearts and souls of the people. You know what I'm saying? All the way back to the legendary Big John Studd and Andre the Giants. That's right, Oz. We're bringing back the $1 Million Body Slam match.
Okay, all right, shoot.
A lot of work.
Body Slam challenge, who you got?
Well, we have to have some big bodies, Oz.
Yes.
And speaking of Oz,
Meat.
we gotta have Oz. That's right, not this Oz.
Yes.
I'm talking about the WCW Oz.
Yes. Well, I'll be honest. That was one of Kevin Nash's leanest periods. He had all the abs back then.
Yeah, he had abs on his abs.
Exactly.
Somehow.
Yeah.
And of course, as soon as Eric Bischoff saw that, he was like, "We gotta cover that up.
Yeah.
Can't be just showing that on television."
I'll be completely fair. I don't think Eric was booking at the time. So when Oz was a character, I'm pretty sure it was under the Bill Watts administration.
That feels right.
So you're off the hook this time, Eric.
Hey, we'll give him 5 minutes. I'm sure he'll fuck something up. But so speaking of WCW, though, I felt the absolute need to make this WCW versus WCW. So I had to think of a great, legendary big man, somebody who really, like, when you see this man, you think WCW all-timer. And so to really, like, sell this, we needed to have Tony Schiavone on the call. To call out, it's the Yeti!
Don't get me started on that gimmick. So, I've only ever had one copyright strike on my channel, and it's because I used a 3, maybe 4-second GIF of the Yeti and the Giant double humping Hogan. Oh my goodness. It took me so long to get that stupid thing cut out and get them to calm down.
Great.
It's actually what got me to stop using motion altogether and only use stills.
Hey, listen, stills work.
Oh yeah, and they don't complain, which is crazy to me because it's like, I'm using this for far longer than that thing, gyrated.
Yep. Yeah, can't really appreciate it. So this is a body slam match against the Yeti who can't move.
Yes.
So obviously Oz has to win because
Kevin Nash had talent.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
But bring him up, put him down, crowd goes crazy. That's it.
I'm with it. So this match is a never before seen concept created by me.
This ought to be good.
So
let me sit back.
So I'm kind of inspired by WWE 2K because in the games, for the last couple years actually, you can have your specific preferred weapon. And it goes even back before you could assign one. If you were Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, you could, without even trying, go under the ring and get a sledgehammer because that's the one. That's his gimmick, right?
That's his boy.
And same with Sandman. If Sandman goes under the ring, he gets
Singapore King.
Exactly. And so this is what I'm calling the occupational hazards.
Oh Lord, okay, I see where this is going.
Match. And so what it is your weapon is acceptable for you in this particular match, right? So don't think of it as a hardcore match per se.
I'm about to say you can't use any weapon.
Right.
You have to use the weapons that work.
It's your occupational hazard match. So in this, we have Duke the Dumpster Drosy with his trash can.
Of course.
We have the Mountie with his shock stick. And so I feel like it's not exactly fair because the Mountie's weapon will shock you.
Yeah, a little bit more effective.
But
than taking a trash can off the dome.
But I'll say this. Duke the Dumpster Drosy is the babyface.
Of course.
And so he's got to be the one facing the adversity.
It's overcome the odds.
It's almost think of it like this: Spider-Man versus the Shocker, right? The Shocker can use his shocking abilities, and Spider-Man can use his webs. That's how you should think about an occupational hazard match.
Of course.
And so in this, the Mountie, who is very cunning, he knows how to, and he doesn't even have to use Jimmy Hart on the outside or distract the referee. Like this time, he's able to actually shock his opponent and get the upper hand. But Duke, he's valiant. He fights back. Like at one point, I'm just gonna call him Jacques for the sake of
saving time.
Yes, and so Jacques goes to shock Duke, and he puts up the lid and blocks the
so heroic.
Yes, it's Duke,
Captain America.
Yeah, exactly. He can do this all day type thing. And so at that point when he blocks the assault, then he's able to hit a spine buster, and Rougeau goes through the trash can good times.
Vicious.
And I know that this is a bad finish, but it's the all filler WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So Jimmy Hart hits Duke over the head with his megaphone, which gets disqualification because it's not the legal weapon. So Duke wins, but then it's for dirty reasons.
Of course. Hey, win's a win.
Exactly.
Shoot, not mad at that at all. We've had a lot of action in the ring, a lot of focus on the people, the audience. We're showing that huge giant gymnasium that we're having this WrestleMania. So obviously we need a change of scenery. We need something different. And one of the big feuds that came up in the All Filler Rumble was when Repo Man repossessed Adam Rhodes' tour bus. And he was furious. He was angry. I want my bus back, and I want it back now. So, in order to make that happen, they're going to have what's the name of the repossessing? Like, when you get your stuff repossessed, where is it taken?
I'll be honest, I'm not sure.
Dang. I want to say impound lot. But
that feels right. That feels right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to have an impound lot brawl.
Oh basically. My goodness. Yeah, so WCW had I think they called it a Junkyard Invitational.
Ooh, that was good too.
And so, that I visualize it in that way.
Yeah.
And I think it could also be similar to how Cena and Eddie had a
parking lot brawl
where they were all surrounded by cars. Yeah,
that was the inspiration.
Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much, much more, but most importantly, the story itself. Coming soon from Gamble Comics. BC Brute. Yeah, no, that's smart. I like that. And so, regardless of which visual you go by,
choose to go.
Yeah, it's very smart.
I'm about to say, whole point
is Barry Darsow was one of the most versatile guys from that late 80s, early 90s era. Oh, yeah. And I strongly believe Adam Rose is a undervalued character.
Agreed.
And Leo Kruger.
Jack now.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Leo Kruger was he was great at giving off that this guy's not right vibe.
Yeah. He's a few cards short of a full stack type situation. But yeah, so impound lot brawl. Basically, this is Repo Man's home court.
I love it.
This is where he holds it down. So of course, I would say he drives in, but yes, the butts. So fortunately, the Rosebuds have to carry him all the way in.
I like that.
Into the lot.
That's great.
Yeah. So of course, Repo Man says, "Yeah, we're done with that." So obviously, I mean, he doesn't want to get jumped. I mean, there's too many Rosebuds.
Yes.
So he takes one of the repossessed cars. Almost runs over Adam Rhodes, of course, who dies, because, athlete.
Oh, yes.
The rest of them are like, oh, God, no. And then they run out of the gate. He stops the car, closes the gate, locks them up. Match begins.
That's awesome.
And then this essentially like a parking lot brawl at this point. So, heads bouncing off cars. We got huge back body drops onto the hood of the car. We got DDTs. I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen Adam Rose wrestle in a really long time, so I don't remember his moveset.
He did a lot of playing to the crowd, which is something I value a lot, given the fact that when I was a heel, I couldn't count the number of veterans who got in their feelings every time I would powder out of the ring and answer my cell phone because I was a rich, entitled person.
Yeah.
And they're like, what is he doing? And literally my trainer / the booker would be like, he's getting heat. What are you talking about?
He's
like,
doing his job.
Like, shut up and watch. Oh my goodness. Man, I miss Mike.
Absolutely classic. But yeah, it was a great guy. Great guy.
Yeah.
To my knowledge. I have no memory.
Oh yeah. Me and G, I tell you, we wouldn't have nearly as many good memories as we do without that man.
Beautiful. But yeah, so there's a back and forth contest. Eventually, it gets to the down and dirty. Revo Man gets him into his bus. He's finally got his bus back, and he locks him in, and of course keeps the keys so he can't get out. Then he hooks the back of the bus and drives him on out of here. We never see him again. We don't know what happened to him. So that's the end of the match, though.
Okay.
Gone forever.
So, in my next segment, I'm going to say segment.
Sure.
We have special guest ring announcer Jillian Hall.
Okay. Great. It's going to go really well.
She is here for the all-filler WrestleMania dance-off.
Good Lord.
And so first we have Dirty Dango.
Okay, you can dance.
Then we have Somebody Call My Mama, Brodus Clay.
He can dance less.
And the ironic thing is we keep playing Somebody Call My Mama. Ernest the Cat Miller comes
out.
there
we go. There we go.
For ironical sakes.
Yeah, just for the kicks.
And then we get a Congo line where No Way Jose.
Jose.
Exactly. No Way Jose comes out. And can you think of any other dancers off the top of your head?
Shoot. Summer Rae.
Okay, Summer Rae, she works. Yep. Let's have Extreme Expose. Yeah, I was gonna say Extreme Expose.
Glad we were in unison on that one.
Yeah, that was so fun.
I mean, they did a different type of dancing, but it is still dancing.
Correct. And last and finally, Mr. McMahon will be the final participant in the all-filler WrestleMania dance-off.
Good Lord. Okay.
Because he has.
Oh no, I remember that. Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm sure you'll flash the clip up now.
Exactly.
But we all remember.
And like I said, this is just a BS segment.
Yeah, kicks and giggles.
It came to me because of the time John Cena pretended he had to go to the bathroom to give Brodus Clay his what do you say, 3 minutes? That's what it's gonna take, right?
Yep.
So it was gonna take me to go to the bathroom, and so
I'd say really make it happen in those 3 minutes, big guy.
So,
oh yeah, you gotta have the Funkadactyls, by the way.
Oh my goodness,
I knew we were forgetting something.
Yeah, Trinity and
Cameron.
That's right. Yeah,
that was the other one.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So I'll let you pick who you think's winning this here.
I mean,
contest.
There's truly so much talent. I feel like the crowd would pop the hardest for Vince, ironically.
I know, right? Yeah. I mean, honestly, let's give it to him. He looks like he's on hard times. His hair's falling out.
Self-imposed hard times.
Oh, sure. Did you see the picture of him at that sporting event? I think a basketball game.
I didn't.
Yeah. His hair's getting real.
Getting real thin.
Thin, yeah.
About that time.
He also lost his supervillain mustache.
Really?
Which is good.
I'm not saying somebody told him that was a good decision. Huh?
But yeah, we'll give it to Vince for the sake of.
Why not? I'm about to say, what is he, like 80, 90 now?
I think he's pushing 80, 70 something, 80 probably.
Yeah, he's up there in years.
Yeah. Like I said, it was all just for.
I'm about to say it's for kicks and giggles.
Exactly.
I'm about to say also, let's be honest, a live audience they would go crazy for this segment.
It's weird how much even knowing that he's scum, people would still praise him when he appeared.
People still praised him on his last SmackDown appearance. They were so happy to see him.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. That surprised me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess the Usos and Sami Zayn could have gone out there and danced too.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Not.
I mean, they're not like they don't have a dancing gimmick.
Yeah.
Oh, Too Cool. We forgot Too Cool.
Yeah, Rikishi and Scotty Duhati.
And Grandmaster Sexay. Oh wait, no, he's gone.
He's gone.
Dang
That's
it.
why.
I keep forgetting that.
But the thing is that we could have so Vince gets judged the winner by Jillian Hall, but gets interrupted by Scotty Tuhati and Rikishi, and then he eats stink face to send everybody home happy.
Perfect, you did it. Ah man, love me some Too Cool. As you'll know if you watch our
Alpha Entertainment
Worldwide.
Yes, it's true. Good stuff.
Thank you. I do what I can. So You know, that last segment was fun. We all had a good time.
Especially the finish.
Especially the finish. That's what the people were here for. In fact, after the match, I mean, shoot, after they do that, everybody gets the glasses on.
All the baby faces, yeah. I would imagine everybody's there baby face at that finish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In there, yeah. Let's see. Fandango was technically a heel, but
yeah, I mean, I was always a fan of Johnny Curtis. I would have given that guy a push.
I'm about to say he was a heel probably at the beginning of his gimmick, and then by the time his gimmick ended, he was so like everyone was singing along so much. They're like, well, we gotta turn him. So it works out.
Well, and also the idea of the fashion police. Him and
so great. Him and Breeze.
Yeah, they were over like over.
So much charisma between the two of them. They should have been tag team champions at some point.
They were in NXT, but not on main roster.
Not sad.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. So next match, we of course we need our mascot. We need the gobbledygooker out there. I mean, we spend so much money, so much anticipation to have this mascot for a professional wrestling promotion.
Hector Guerrero, great wrestler.
Oh, all time.
The entire Guerrero family. They got it.
Exactly. And that's why, I mean, if he is in there, who knows? Mostly because I haven't decided. So it could have been anybody in the gobbledygooker costume.
But it was him originally.
But yeah, no, I remember that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that wasn't the question.
Do you know that Mark Calloway thought he was going to be the Eggman before he got pitched on the Undertaker? Oh my god!
Yeah, it was great. I think I made that joke during the All Filler Rumble. Now
probably, but yeah, it was a scary time.
It was the funniest thing.
Anybody debuting?
Can you imagine the Undertaker would have never existed if he was the gobbledygooker?
Oh my goodness!
Good stuff. But you know, he was like, so he's coming out, clucking, bucking, high-fiving the kids because the kids are probably the only ones that like him.
Sure,
maybe. I don't actually remember.
I think it got rejected by everybody realistically.
Dang, that's heartbreaking. Well, it is what it is. So he's in the ring. We have we keep Julian Hall out there. Just
sure.
How about to say why not?
Yeah.
She says you're so loved, so appreciated by the fans as he's getting booed out of the stadium.
Yeah, that's good.
And she said, "You're so great, I want to sing." So, before she starts singing, thank God the effing Spirit Squad music hits.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the one time in the history of ever that anyone was happy to see the Spirit Squad is in this moment. And they say, you know, we really need to teach this guy a lesson. Teach him that we're the mascots of the WWE.
Oh, my goodness.
So, it's going to be...
I got to interrupt you real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Spirit Squad, who were cheerleaders,
yes,
never had any defining insignia for the team or, like you said, mascot they were representing, right? Because let's think about it.
I forgot about that.
Just bring it, right?
Yeah.
They had the school logo. Every cheerleader, they're representing somebody or something, right?
Yep.
So if it's the NFL, it's the team. If it's the NBA, it's the team, right?
Yeah.
Who
never thought about
were the Spirit Squad representing? Now, imagine a world where they had turkeys on their shirts. My goodness, would that have not popped you?
Oh, that would have actually made it so much better. That sounds like a missed opportunity.
It was.
I'm honestly surprised Vince didn't think of this.
I know, right?
Oh,
it was his idea to have a mascot anyway.
Jesus Christ! It's so bad. It's good.
I know.
It would actually justify that DX ass whooping they got.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So when you said that Jillian Hall started singing, there was one song that came to my mind.
Oh, that's already good.
I could not help but think, "You look so good to me."
I'm not gonna lie, right? That song was phenomenal.
It was so crazy.
Good.
Like Chuck and Billy popped me so much. Like just ridiculous.
They made no sense as a team, but were so good together. Like it was.
I think they are, if not the best, one of the best examples of thrown together, becoming magic.
Yeah.
Because
I think Billy Gunn's just good at tag teams.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, him and his brother, Bart, great tag team.
Yep.
Him and Road Dogg, great tag team. Then
him and the Acclaim. Great 6-man unit, but essentially a
team, exactly. There's something to be said for Billy Gunn's talent.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the short-lived...
The one and only.
Well, I was going to say the Shoguns.
Oh, right.
Him and Big Show.
Yeah.
But even that was a surprisingly gelled team because what it did was it showed off just how humongous Billy Gunn is.
Gigantic.
Billy Gunn, great wrestler.
Oh,
but yeah, back to what you were doing with the Spirit Squad and.
So, Julian's obviously mad that
She got interrupted.
she got interrupted. Poor girl. Like I said, they said we're the mascots of this company. Of course, Nick Nemeth throws a super great knocks Julian out because why not? Get her out of there.
Oh, I love Nick.
Get her.
I'll be real with you. Nick Nemeth, I think 100% forever and always main event talent.
Oh yeah.
Mike Mondo, amazingly undervalued small man. He wasn't large in stature, but the guy had so much
Mitch.
And I mean, Kenny Dykstra right now is being a producer in the company, so clearly he's got something.
And actually knows what he's doing.
Yep.
And then Mike Mondo, he was great when he left, and I think he had like a short stint in ROH.
Oh yeah,
had some excellent matches there.
Yeah, he was basically a sawed-off.
Is he a producer now too?
Probably.
After they kicked Julian out, referee rings the bell. It's a 1-on-5 handicap match. The Gobbledygooker doesn't fare too well because it's 1-on-5.
Well, that and the whole reason the Gobbledygooker didn't go very far is because Hector didn't have much visibility in the hood.
He had no visibility.
Yeah, exactly, basically nothing. Yeah. He was still capable of doing his moonsault and landing on his feet, but that was
is insane.
I know.
In that suit,
doing that blind, it's crazy.
And listen, he's a Guerrero though. So
exactly.
Honestly, we should just
whole family, nothing but talent. Nothing but talent.
But anyway, they beat him with the what's their move called? The trust fall or whatever.
It's that thing where they all fight.
Where they all just throw the guy in the air and then just let him fall. I'm like, it's a really effective move, but it doesn't look as good as you think it would.
Right.
But they beat him with that, and they're all celebrating. But let's be honest here, they may be the mascots of the WWE, but when we need a mascot, we all think of WCW's mascot, the Shockmaster.
WCW actually had a mascot, right?
No, I didn't.
My goodness, what am I thinking? You probably weren't even alive when WCW had a mascot.
I was barely alive when WCW was alive.
That's right. So, WCW had a mascot called Wildcat Willie.
There's no way that's real.
It's a true story. I actually have a trading card around here somewhere.
There is no way we're going to find that trading card.
Oh, I'll find it. Just probably not while we're recording. But, yeah, because these are all Monday Night War era. And, going into commercial breaks at Disney MGM Studios, he would be doing the crowd work. Before
like a mascot, okay,
like a mascot, exactly. It didn't wrestle, it
was just there to keep the crowd. Okay,
yeah. So,
well, I'm gonna have to look that up later because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So we'll have Wildcat Willie come on down with the Shockmaster.
Exactly, yeah. You can even the odds, yeah. Because Shockmaster is freaking humongous,
gigantic.
So that'll actually help.
Fortunately, he trips over Wildcat Willie, falls down the ramp.
Well, he does have a tail, so that gets you every time.
Listen, every time. But once he gets up, puts the helmet on, he squashes each member of the Spirit Squad because. Boy.
Yes.
Big boy.
Whew.
So,
if I'm not mistaken, you only have the main event left, correct?
Yeah.
So, it's time for my semi-main event. It's a grudge match.
Oh, okay. We needed one of those.
So, this grudge match, it is two titans of the sport.
Titans of the industry, I like
Yes. One man who inspired our World Heavyweight Champion to get into the business. That being Dwayne Gilberg. Dwayne Gilberg. He is defending his WWF Light Heavyweight Championship.
Greatest of all time.
Against James Ellsworth. And so...
I forgot that guy existed.
I know. And so this semi-main event is two of the smallest, most unbelievable talents in the history of wrestling.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
So, do you remember the Toxic Turtles?
Yeah.
Do you know one of them was Dwayne Gill?
Didn't know that.
So yeah, him and his buddy had the turtle costume made because they liked doing the "I'm on my back and I can't get up" gimmick.
That's awesome.
And it was something they did on the Indies because Teenage Mutant Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were hot.
Very popular, yeah.
And so, obviously, the WWF couldn't call them the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They called them the Toxic Turtles.
I mean, they could. They just would, be sued out of their ass.
100%, yes. And so, in this match, Dwayne Gill comes out. The sparklers, they got in his eyes. And so...
poor guy can't see.
And so, James Ellsworth, he's a man with two hands.
So he's got a fighting chance.
He does have a fighting chance, and so he does all he can to work on getting the light heavyweight title off of Gillberg.
Yeah,
but as the match progresses, we hear FABULOUS. Yes. And Carmella comes down. She pokes James Ellsworth in the eye. Gillberg gets the victory and retains his light heavyweight title.
Woo! Gillberg!
Oh my goodness. And the reason I said that he inspired Bill Goldberg is because Dwayne Gill was wrestling long before Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, no, that's why it's funny.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same as R-Truth.
Yes.
John Cena being R-Truth's childhood hero.
Oh my goodness. So I was like, what am I going to do with this Legacy John Cena title? I was like, perfect. I'll give it to R-Truth.
Yeah.
He's holding the John Cena Legacy title because it's his childhood hero.
It makes perfect sense. Yeah. Well, to say, who better to carry John Cena's legacy than R-Truth? It makes sense.
Love Ron Killings.
Oh, all-time great. All-time great. Love that, man. That's beautiful. Well, it's main event time. I don't even need to turn my phone on because I know what it is.
Yes.
Say, we have our Royal Rumble winner, Eugene. The crowd goes wild because despite the gimmick itself being bad, people love Eugene.
Yeah.
Big fan.
I was surprised how nostalgic I was when I went back and watched stuff. I was like, man, it's one of the smartest characters in the history of wrestling because notwithstanding the character,
it is natural built-in sympathy, to be fair.
That's true, but what I was going to say is the thought process of the character is what is so smart because the character, Eugene, is like, wait, if The Rock wins with the rock bottom and the people's elbow, I'll use that. Stone Cold wins with the stunner, I'll use that. Hulk Hogan wins with the leg drop, I'll use that.
He literally is a creative wrestler.
And exactly.
Literally just give him everyone else's finisher.
Yeah, it's so smart when I saw that executed. So much so that when I bring Nick Dinsmore to Alpha and Temple Worldwide, that is the one piece of the character that remains. Eugene never comes to Alpha and Temple Worldwide, but Nick Dinsmore.
I'm about to say, yeah, we don't even call him Eugene, do we?
I call him Gene, middle name Dinsmore.
Okay.
I'll explain that when the time comes.
Got it. All right, works for me. But what was I doing? The entrance?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so he's out the entrance. Crowd love him, waving. He's like doing this thing.
Yeah, it's actually really fun music too.
Oh, excellent music.
Upbeat.
Like I said, aside from what the gimmick implied, I actually enjoyed Eugene. I liked watching him on TV.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed watching him wrestle. Like he really did everything right. I was kind of sad when he just vanished off my TV after losing to the Miz in a mask back in the day. But then you got Goldberg coming out, usual entrance, world title around.
Gave himself a concussion.
Yeah,
in the back,
I'm about to say 3 headbutts to the wall to really sell it. This is a Goldberg match. So spear, jackhammer, Eugene kicks out. What? I thought the match was over. So, of course, Goldberg setting him up for another spear. Runs in full speed. Sweet chin music. He doesn't know where he is. Kicks him in the gut. Stunner. Goldberg, too tough to go down, though. This is Goldberg we're talking about. Sets him up. Looking at the people. Rock bottom. Eugene into the cover. 1, 2. Goldberg kicks out. Oh, Lord, what are we doing? So, he's tuning up the band. Eugene knows the sweet chin music isn't as effective if you don't tune up the band. Everybody knows it. Tuning it up. Goldberg spears the soul out of this man. Picks him up. Looking for the jackhammer, throws the arm over, get him in position. Eugene brings him up, holds him. The crowd's going wild. The anticipation. Jackhammer. 1, 2, 3. Eugene wins.
Oh,
Eugene wins. Eugene wins.
That's awesome. Beat him with his own finish.
Hey, listen.
That's smart. That's smart.
If you're going to steal everyone else's finisher, you might as well steal your opponent's.
Exactly. I thought that was great.
Thank you.
That was so fun, brother.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
Good 5-minute match.
So if this goes as well as I anticipate, because the All Filler Royal Rumble went well, then I look forward to doing an All Filler SummerSlam and an All Filler Survivor Series.
Works for me.
If
I can come up with some good stuff.
Oh yeah, good times. But yeah, thank you, and come back all next week.
See you.